Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to show you a super easy way to install heated grips on your Ninja 650. So let's go. All right, so I got a 2023 Ninja 650 KRT. So this is going to work for previous models like 2020 and above for sure, Ninja 650 and Z650. But it should also work for prior models like 2017 and above, and even beyond that, because most of the components are the same. So if you look here, I got the Oxford hot grips, the premium sports model. I got this on Amazon for about $65, which is cheaper than anywhere else. And actually sold by Amazon UK. And the directions are like actually in German, but it's not that important. And I got it within like a week. The only thing is they will only ship to an Amazon personal account. They won't ship to an Amazon business account. So if you don't have a personal account, then just make one with a new email or use somebody else's. Now, as you can see, I didn't use any of these extra parts. I think it's the bracket for like if you want to mount it on the handle. I got zip ties and some mounting tape, and I got the glue. I didn't use any of this. Some of the reasons that I was hesitant on getting heated grips is I thought it would look bulky. It doesn't look bulky at all, and all the wires are hidden. The only thing is like, you know, the wires coming from the bottom, but it looks pretty sleek. Also, the Oxford logo is not obscene, right? It works great. On YouTube, the install videos, you see like these people cutting. You got to do like sanding, and then the glue is fast setting, so you gotta like line it up perfectly. And those are some of the reasons that made me hesitant, but I took a chance and it worked out great. So when you first start the install, you want to take the stuff out of the box, the two grips and the control unit, connect them together, and then you want to take the seat off and connect it to the battery. And then you want to test it out to see if it works. Now, if it works, then you start the install. So the first thing you want to do in the install is you want to take off the bar end. Now, right now, I have this bar end slider, but if you don't have a bar end slider, you're gonna have the bar end weights that come with the bike. The first time you take off these bar end weights, it's going to be on there pretty tight, so you might have to use an impact drill. Now I don't have an impact drill, so I use like a wrench with a towel around it. When I was taking it off, as you can see, I kind of scratched that up. So if you don't want to scratch it up, just be careful when you take it off because it's on there pretty tight. I got these sliders on there. In my opinion, these sliders are total waste of money because the bar end weights that come with the bike will do the exact same job, and I think these look better. But anyway, so you take this off. Now this is the throttle side, and then you got the original grips, you know, which is going to be on there like this. So you want to kind of get under there with the scissor or something, start it up and start cutting. And on the throttle side, it's not just metal. There's like a plastic tube, which is the actual throttle. So you don't want to damage that. So just be careful. Take it off, and you're gonna have some glue residue. So you want to clean that up. Like if you see some YouTube videos, they like sand it down. No need to do that, okay? All you need to do is like some household cleaner and just clean it off, like all the glue. Make sure you get all of the glue, okay? And then you want to slip on the heated grips. The way you line it up, you see this crease right here on this plastic right here. So you line it up with the crease that's on the grip itself. Now, when I installed it, that's where I lined it up. I had this for about 2 months. It hasn't moved. No glue needed, right? And later, if by chance this moves, I can move it back because there's no glue. And if I want to take this off, I don't have to cut it open. I can just take it off, but it doesn't move. But on the throttle side, make sure, it comes back, easily. And on the wire is going to come down from the bottom. And then you go through here. Then you use the existing zip tie, the rubber tie that's here. And I actually snaked it with this metal, wire manager, I guess. And then I put it underneath. I made it come out here because my unit's gonna be here, my control unit. Now you do the exact same thing on the other side. So you do the exact same thing on the other side. Here you line it up with this crease right here, with the grip crease right here. Then it's perfect. No glue needed. And then you get the wire. I use the rubber tie that the Kawasaki already had. And I use the metal bracket. I put it in. And it comes down here. Can you see it? It comes down here, comes down. And everything comes out like right over here, okay? Because that's where I'm gonna put the control unit. Now, the control unit, as you can see, it's Velcroed. I use this Velcro and I put it on the inside because I want everything out of the way. Now that Velcro is like a very nice, very expensive Velcro. It's like outdoor rated. You can get it from a hardware store. Don't get the cheap ones. The Velcro works. You see my garage door opener? It's also Velcroed. It's been on there for 7,000 miles, never fell off. So the control unit, it's right here. And then control unit, it's got like a thick cable. And then it's got three connections, one for another grip, and it doesn't matter which one. And then it's got one connection which goes to the battery. So let me open the seat and show you. All right, so after you get the grips installed, what you want to do is you want to take off the seat, and also you want to take off this panel. Basically, there's one screw that goes in here. You take that off, and there are like 3 grommets, 1, 2, 3, which these goes into 1, 2, 3. So you kind of gotta work it like this to wiggle it off, and then you need to slide this way because there's a slide thing here. And you need to take this panel off in order to get access to the fuse box. So that's why I put everything on this side. But you can actually do this on the other side if you want. It's your preference. And then, so I got my control unit right here. I got the cables managed and the connectors coming like somewhere around here. And I connected to the control unit comes with 3 connections, 2 for the grips. It doesn't matter which side. And also 1 connection for the battery. So I connect the connections to the grips somewhere around here. And then I connect I gotta go underneath and I connect the connection to the battery. I kind of worked it, as you can see, I worked it through here, and underneath this panel. So you don't really need to take this off. You can maybe take this off to get more access, to get it threaded through here, as you can see, and it connects to the battery and all the access extra wire. I manage it here. And then see this thing? That's the fuse for the grip. Now if the grips don't work for some reason, you gotta check the fuse first, and then you check the connections, okay? So fuse is usually the problem if something electrical that doesn't work. And then, so this is the wire that's wired through here. I put this wire in this cable management thing. Now this is the connection to the turn signal. And it's got this cable management, I don't know if you can see it though, cable management thing. I put this inside there, okay? And then, as you can see this? This is the access extra cable from the control unit. Okay, since I put the control unit here, I'm gonna have this extra cable, and I didn't want it like hanging underneath. So I brought it over here, and I also put it in this cable management plastic. So everything's nice and neat. It's not hanging anywhere. So all of the connections are like right underneath here, like right around here. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. It's working great. It's like night and day having and not having heated grips for winter, spring, and fall. It makes it a lot more enjoyable to ride in cold weather. So right now, I can turn it on. That's 100% is too hot, 75%, 50%, and so on and so forth. Now, the bike is not on. I can turn it on, but after a while, after like 30 seconds, I think, it's going to detect that the bike is not on due to the voltage. And it's going to start blinking green. And then it's going to turn itself off. So you got some protection there. But, after every ride, I try to remember to turn it off because I don't want to drain the battery. But it does turn itself off because there are a couple of times that I forgot. It turned off automatically. Yeah, so if you have any questions, comment below, and I'll try to answer it. And thank you for watching. Take care.